What is going on, beautiful people? I am Lee Hammock, the diagnosed self-aware narcissist known as mental illness, and welcome to another episode of A Narcissist Explains. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about how a narcissist, the same things that a narcissist likes you for in the beginning will be the same things that they hate you for in the middle and in the end of the relationship. The same things they hold against you and make you feel bad for. Stay tuned, like and subscribe. Thank you so much. The same things that a narcissist praises you for and loves you for in the beginning of the relationship, they will turn around and hate you for later on in the relationship. And if you're new here, I'm a narcissist. I actually have narcissistic personality disorder. So during the love bombing phase, a narcissistic person will accentuate every single thing that they like about you. They'll praise you for being smart and being funny and for having a lot of friends and things like that. But down the road, in that same relationship with this same person, they will turn around and chastise you for and belittle you for those exact same things. That degree does not make you smarter than anybody else. My job is way harder than yours. My job is more important than yours. You're not as funny as people think you are. Like, people just think you're funny because they want to sleep with you. Every single thing that they loved you for before, they will hate you for later on down the road. Just like this person said, like in the beginning, it was okay, but now they lash out about normal things. And yes, they will blame you for them because it's you doing those normal things. It wasn't a problem in the beginning because they were covering up their anger with you to get you to fall in love with them. So welcome back. So first of all, live in-person meetup, July 23rd at the in Durham, North Carolina, at the Honeysuckle at Lakewood. Me, Ben Taylor, Raw Motivations, and a couple of other narcissists, TikTokers, and all good things. Come through. In-person meet and greet. But back to the topic at hand. I had to slide that in there, y'all, because I want y'all to come through. People came through in Virginia and showed out, and it was a good meet and greet. It's free. Just come through. Just say hey. We answer questions due to we do talk and answer the questions and we interact. So if you couldn't read the text on the screen, it says, my ex couldn't keep it up and lashed out randomly about normal things that was never an issue before. Even blame me. Normal things that was never an issue before. The same things that they praise you for in the beginning, the same things that they tolerate, the same things that they make seem like are good qualities of yours will be the same things later on that they hold against you and belittle you for and devalue you for and make you feel terrible for doing. If you're smart, if they called you smart in the beginning, guess what? You're not as smart as you think you are. If they called you beautiful in the beginning, guess what? You're not as good as you think. You don't look as good as you think you are. Your looks fade. What else do you have to offer? What do you bring to the table? If you're, it's just a lot of stuff. You have a lot of friends in the beginning. People only put up with you because they want to bang you or you got money or whatever it is. You know what I mean? Money isn't the center of the universe. Narcissistic people will say and do whatever it takes to get you to fall in love with them. They'll chase you. They will chase you down. They will pursue you. That's one of the things when I'm talking to people over Zoom. That's one of the things I hear consistently. They were pursuing me. They applied pressure. They pursued me. They showed so much effort and contentment. They wanted me. They just, they put in the time and the effort, and they wouldn't leave me alone. They were relentless in their pursuit of me. You know what I mean? And sometimes they overwhelm you. They just won't leave you alone until you say yes. You know what I mean? And when you say yes, they get you. They chase you. They chase you. They chase you. They make you feel like nobody's ever made you feel before. But again, guess what? As soon as they get you, you end up chasing them. The dynamic switches. The dynamic always switches when you're in a relationship with a narcissist. That's how you know you're in a relationship with a narcissist. The dynamic switches. It goes from them chasing you in the beginning, typically, to you coming behind them in the end and trying to get up with them and trying to chase them down and trying to be with them and trying to make them happy and things like that. The same, and like she said, the same things that he used to hold her up and praise her for, he hates her for now. That's what they do. That shows you the fake nature of a lot of narcissistic people. I didn't say all. I said the fake nature of a lot of narcissistic people. It just shows you the fake nature of them. How they will do whatever it takes to get you. It doesn't mean that they don't care about you. That's the thing I think people get confused when I say that. It's all fake from the beginning. People don't spend 50 years with you and not care about you. That's what some people, I talk to people that they'll break down crying. They have 20, 25 years invested, 10 years, 5 years, any amount of time invested. They want to feel like they matter. I was like, what if you did matter in the beginning more than you mattered in the end? Because somebody doesn't spend 50 years with you if they think so lowly of you. You know what I mean? I'm just like, yeah, does it get to that point? Yeah. In the beginning, they didn't do that because that's why you stayed for 50 years, because you were trying to get back to the beginning. That's why you stayed for 40, 30, 20, 10, 5, how long you stayed, you were trying to get back to the beginning and the way they treated you in the beginning, typically. You know, unless you pursued them, then it's a different story. But if they pursued you, then you're trying to get back to that because you know you held on to the potential that they were going to do this for so long for you. They were going to hold you in such a high esteem for so long. They were going to do all this stuff for you for so long. You know what I mean? So you held on. So I think narcissists in the beginning, they care about you in the beginning because they want you to, like me, I tell people, me and people I've been in relationships with, I care about these people in the beginning. That's why I wanted to emulate them. That's why I wanted to give them everything that I wanted, you know. I mean, there's a difference between manipulating you and hitting it and quitting it, or putting the cheeks on you and disappearing on you and ghosting you. There's a difference between that right there than manipulating you to stay in a long-term relationship with you. Yeah, I just feel like there's a difference. I mean, y'all can quote me, you can comment on it you can say what you want to in the comment section, but that's my belief. And your belief is gonna be different than mine. Lee, it was all fake from the beginning. I will openly admit that I wasted 30 years of my life with somebody who didn't care about me. If that helps you heal, then that helps you heal. Most people, I don't think that would help them heal though. To think that you spent 30 years with somebody who didn't give a crap about you, who didn't care about you. You know what I mean? So I just feel like they care about that stuff in the beginning, but then like when their true selves come out, when the narcissistic persons, when the mask slips and they become who they really are. You see who they really are, and they really don't like doing the stuff that they did for you. The stuff that they liked about you, they really didn't like about you. They just said they liked it about you to get you to fall in love with them because they felt that they want you, typically, narcissists want you to match where they are. They want you to come where they are. If they're on a high and they're in love with you, or they think they're in love with you, they want you to be in love with them. But if they're in the low, they want to treat you badly. I'm just telling you. That's how my mind works, y'all. That's the inner workings of a narcissistic person. Like, what was some things in the beginning? Like my wife, she wanted to do so much other stuff when I first met her. I was just like, even though I knew I didn't want to do it, it made her happy. You know what I mean? I was like, this is gonna make her happy, so I'll do it. You know what I mean? But eventually, I got tired of doing that stuff because I didn't want to do it. So I just stopped doing it. No talk about it. I just didn't want to do it anymore. Hey, can we do this? I don't really want to do it anymore. Like, what? I thought you loved doing that. Like, no, you like doing that. I was just doing it to make you happy. I was just telling her straight up. You know, that's not really what I want to do. I really was just want to chill. Like even this weekend coming up, like she wants to go do some stuff with her family. And I'm just like, but I'm gonna go. You see, compromise. I'm not gonna act up, y'all. I promise. I'm gonna be good. You know, because her family likes me. I like her family. We've been reconciling over the years, so we good. But yeah, compromise. Like most narcissistic people are not going to compromise with you. That's what therapy is for. That's what therapy kicks in. It helps me do, y'all. It helps me get to the level I can compromise with, and we can talk about the things we both like to do. So I'm not feeling like I'm overextending myself to do things that she wants to do. It makes me mad when I have to do things that she wants to do. We compromise. We find things we like to do together. You know what I mean? But most narcissists are not going to do that for you. They're just not. So the things that I liked about her in the beginning, same things like I said, you're so funny. You're not as funny as you think you are. People just laugh at your jokes just because they think you're cute and they want to screw you. They're narcissists where people will say things like that, and they will hate you for that stuff, y'all. They will pull you down. The same things they put you on the pedestal for, they will shake and rock that damn pedestal until your ass fall off of it. It's their pedestal. They put you on it. They can take you off of it. They can shake, rattle, and roll that damn pedestal until you fall off and tumble on the ground. But Lee, how do we keep it? How do we get back to the beginning? You cannot. This is what I'm gonna make this clear for y'all. If you're in a relationship with somebody you think is a narcissist or a toxic person or has been demonstrating a lot of the behaviors or the traits, you cannot and will not ever get back to how it was in the beginning. And I feel like that's one thing you have to accept about being in a relationship with a narcissist. It will never go back to how it was in the beginning. It just won't. If you're willing to accept that and accept the quality of your relationship as it is right now, without them going to therapy, without them getting any kind of help, without them acknowledging anything that they've done wrong to you, to each their own. But I just say I know most people don't want to have to do that. Most people want to have somebody who's matching their energy. But that's also a fear of people. If you let this person go, who you gonna find to do this stuff for you? You know what I mean? That's a logical fear of people. If I let you go, who's going to love me? Because a lot of narcissistic people, over time, those things that they were saying to devalue you, like you're not as smart, you're not as attractive, you're not as funny, you don't make as much money, you're not as good as you think you are. Those things get into your head and they create this complex. They create a lot of insecurities in you. So you get conditioned to believe like you won't be enough. That's just how it goes. You get conditioned to feel like you'll never be enough for the next person, or you'll never be enough for somebody else. That's how the mindset of a narcissistic person works. Like they want to make you feel like nothing you do or say will ever be enough. It just won't. So that's the mindset, y'all. So I feel like a lot of times when you're dealing with narcissists and toxic people, understand that this is your life. I'm not trying to put you down. I'm not trying to make you feel bad, but I'm just saying this is your life. You can't go back to the beginning. I don't think most people would want to go back to the beginning. I mean, some people will want to go back to the beginning because it's a love like I've never felt. It's that blue flame heat. It was so hot and passionate, and the cheeks were clapping to the sounds of Usher moving mountains, or Usher, confessions or something like that. Y'all just take your time. You have to. It takes time to rebuild your confidence. It takes time to rebuild who you are, or it takes time to get back to who you want to be. You know what I mean? So I'm just telling people. So in the world, my wife just walked in here with my daughter. So I'm just like, I don't like talking about narcissism in front of her. Can you leave? Can you get out of here? I'm just joking, y'all. So look at y'all. He being abusive. Leave, girl, please. No, I'm not allowed to record the video. So y'all, there's proof that she's right there. I don't know if y'all can see her on the camera, but she's over there in the darkness.
Shadows.
In the shadows, yeah. That's what narcissists like, their supplies in the shadows.
I got a lot on that.
But anyway, y'all, thank y'all for tuning into another episode. I really, truly appreciate every single one of y'all, because as much as y'all learn from me, I promise you I'll learn even more from you. Thank you for tuning in. Like and subscribe for more. And as always, Mr. Hoodness is out. Peace.